Hey everyone, it's Dee and
Drum.
what's going on? Zaret says yo. Hey Zaret.
Yo, yo.
Hi Alex. What's going on everybody? Zalon is supposed to be joining us, but I don't know where he is.
So what's up, D?
Not much. I am supposed to be completing this event, and I don't think I'm going to now.
What level are you at?
So yesterday I was focusing on getting legends out of demotion, so I'm on level 5.
What's level 5?
Panthers.
Panthers.
Panthers. Hey A&L, what's going on? How you doing? How's everyone doing? Are you guys done with the event? Did you go as far as you wanted to go? Tell me where you are and why you did it or why you didn't do it.
You have Zeus. He'll probably chew through the Panthers.
He does. We'll do a battle right now. I'm at 47 warp stones. I've been doing it with Zeus and maidens and a couple of pikemen.
I don't think you need pikemen.
You don't think I need pikemen?
I think it's all maidens and just bring fireballs so you can take out the range units.
So I've been going in with rage
I
and
don't think you need rage.
and shield, so I can rage them and shield them and one fireball.
No, I think I would go all fireballs.
No way. I need some range.
No, all you need to do is take out the range, and the maidens should just melt everything.
All right, I'm gonna trust you, but I'm not comfortable with this.
That's
A&L
not
says he stopped playing. What? Why? Alex says he finished for the relics. Yeah, I really wanted that storm ring for the crit, but I don't know. It takes it's too time consuming. I know.
Yeah, the battles are forever, man. That's the worst. The triple drops is fantastic. 5-minute battles that last for an eternity going to level 10 is such a downside.
Zaret says he needs 28k more to finish level 10.
Almost there, man.
Yeah. Hi, Outcast. What's going on? How you doing? How far are you in the event? Alright, so let's do this battle.
I'm on the 10th plinth right now, just doing my first battle on it.
Can everyone hear us okay? We're trying a different speaker. Let me know how the sound is. Martin says, hi there, level 8 won't do the rest, have everything but the updated Odin. So, should I auto-order it?
No, just let them come to you at first.
I forgot
See the two level 21 archers?
Yeah.
You want to take those out with fireballs?
I forgot to post in band that I was streaming.
That's okay.
So, just fight?
Yeah, just fight. And then you're going to direct them after that, but just let the first ones come to you, because sometimes the maidens will be stupid and the Panthers will just run right into them. And I don't know what's up with them. Okay, they're coming right to you.
Yep.
You're headed right for you.
They just hit into my
There you
Zeus.
go. You can take out the range units like we talked about?
Where are they? I don't see any. There's no ranged units.
You didn't bring all fireballs.
I did bring, I used 2. I took out 2 archers,
okay.
one on the left and one on the right.
Alright. Well, you just have to watch out for like the grenadiers when they sprout in the trees and stuff.
I don't like this map.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff hidden. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
You direct them, you let that panther run right into you.
Can you read the chats while I do this?
I'm in the middle of a battle on the 10th land. I can't stop and read the chats. I'm sorry.
Sorry guys, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just paying attention. Zaret says we're good. A&L says, I'm sorry, I lost interest in the game over a while, plus my device had a hard time handling the game. Plus, I'm free to play, and it feels like you have to pay to play.
You pay in time or money. Actually, even if you put money into it, you still have to pay in time. There's no way to get around that.
Well, there are people that are free to play, and they still manage, but it takes a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like a ton of time. Martin says, too expensive to do all the events. The biggest issue with DOT is it's too expensive.
Yeah, it's very, very pricey game. I don't know why they make it so expensive. I mean,
To make money.
Well, I think they would do even much better if it was a little bit cheaper. There would be more people doing more events, and I don't know. What do I know, right?
Martin says, all my maidens are still level 14, haha, even though I'm level 45.
Ouch. What are you doing there? Look at it. Use lightning bolt on those grenadiers back there.
Where?
You got it. Do it again. Hit him with the storm.
Again?
Yeah, hit him with the storm. Okay, you got him with the. Like, you don't want your things.
Yeah, I'm dying more with your stupid fireballs than what I was doing with my rages and my shields.
Things spawn in the same spot every single time.
I know, but I just do better with the shield
map,
and the rage.
You just boom, boom, boom. You need fireballs to take out things if you're going with maidens on this.
All right, so Zerat says, I always use Artemis for conquest. She rocks. I've never used Artemis. I don't think. I've only used Zeus and Kronos. Martin says he uses Dion for all levels, 5 archers, and the rest militia. Mm-hmm. Have you ever used Dion?
I'm using Dion right now. I use him for most of the levels. I mean, he just crushes, so...
A&L Vlog says, and I got school, so I cannot decide too much time. Yeah, that makes sense. To divide his time. Hey, Fury, why don't you join us on Discord?
Hello, hello, hello.
Let's see, Zalon is messaging me. Oh, he's at the store. He says, you don't need me to start. Just go, and I will join you in 10 minutes. All right, so Game Rescue says, hey D, hello chat.
Hey.
Hey, we're in Discord if you want to join us and say hi for a couple of minutes. Martin says, agree, cheaper, we would spend the same because more players would spend.
Yeah, exactly. And it'd be better for the game. It'd be healthier for the game. You know, when how people feel about the game is contagious. If you have a lot of people that aren't happy with things, then it's like the entire community becomes unhappy with it. If a lot of people are happy with things, the entire community becomes happy with it. It's like, you know, it's infectious.
Outcast says, done with event, just cruising through now. 14th plinth.
Jesus. You got anything good, man? What are you going for? Titan? Relics? What?
A&L says, I'm okay staying in the Discord. I don't see you in the Discord, but if you wanted to pop in and just listen, you can. Or maybe he meant YouTube. Fury says, I awake bringing all skeletons. What?
Did you beat that land?
Yeah.
Okay, so?
I'm just doing PP now.
Yeah, but what I told
you
you
beat
works,
it.
right?
Did you notice that the lands are more damage this time?
Yeah, they're harder.
There are, right?
They
Because
definitely
I
tweaked
don't
it.
remember going up to over 2,000 damage on level 5.
And here's the thing, man. These friggin' lands are such a grind. Like, they didn't need to make them harder. It already sucks grinding.
You think they
through
made
these
them
500
harder? I
battles.
thought they just required them to have more damage.
No, I don't know what it is.
Because I don't remember the damage being
but
that high.
It's definitely more challenging.
I didn't get the exact number, but I just did like over 2,100 damage on one battle.
Okay. it really feels bad when you don't get max damage on a battle because you got to farm 10 of these warp stones, and then you got to go do your 5-minute battle, and it's like, oh god, it's such a drag. These plinths, man, I'm not a fan of it at all. I love the triple battle drops, but grinding 10 of these event lands is pretty gross.
J-Dub says, what's up? Hello, thank you for joining. Yuri says, and put them in the trees so when troops appear, Storm Maidens can see them straight away. Oh, he brings skeletons and puts them in the trees. I'm not paying attention.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to read. You're not helping.
What the heck is happening in this battle right now?
I'm trying
Use
to...
your Omegas for Christ's
I don't even...
Look at that poor Stormy and just ran to her death. Now you got another one out there. Oh,
if you wanted to help me multitask, then you could help.
I'm doing the 10th plinth right now. I'm sorry. I got to handle my own account.
All right, well, then...
You're a big girl.
Things are going to die.
Come on, big girl.
I just can't read and play at the same time. It's too much.
Just hit PP lands that you can handle.
I am.
Well,
I'm just not watching.
Saw 2 Storm Maidens run to their death. So.
Tag says, finally, hello D. Hey Tag, what's going on? We're in Discord if you want to join us. I cannot post the Discord link because Drum won't help and I can't stop.
Yep.
Unless you want to wait a minute.
I'm the problem, guys.
But you're not helping at all. Hold on, I'll post it. In 1 second. Where are we? Here it is. Copy, paste. All right, I'm posting the Discord if anyone wants to come pop on and talk to us. Game Rescue said, Drum, I cannot agree with you more. This game needs a run of goodwill for the community to bring in new players.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, it's the same players for the longest time, and they're just milking the snot out of us. Like, man, change a couple things and positively be flying around the community, and it'll be infectious. Hopefully get new people into it. I don't know. You know, they got stuff they got to take care of, and I hope they do.
And then he said, wait until level 7. It is way harder than last time.
What was level 7?
I don't know. I didn't get up there. I don't remember.
I did, and I can't remember.
Who remembers what level 7 was? Tell us in the chats. Martin says, agree to that, level 7. But again, Dio with archers, destroy everything in 3 minutes.
Is level 7 the one where Zeus pops out? Because I hate that map, man. It's just so long, and things are just, they spawn opposite sides. That is my least favorite map out of all these. I hate all these maps because they're huge, actually. But that one in particular is, I hate it. Hate it.
Game Rescue says, I use the meteor spell to burn all the trees. I hate the panther level.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It is a good idea.
I
don't really use the meteor one for anything. I don't even know if I have any because I don't even build that spell because I don't use it.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, that works perfect, I'd say, for burning trees because it's so unpredictable.
But it's random, right?
Else. Yeah, well, that's why it's going to hit all the trees. And it has a humongous radius, so that's actually very smart.
Aegean, is that a Game of Thrones name, Aegean?
I don't think so.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but Aegean says, Zeus works great on Panther level. After that, he's done. 7 to 8 must use something else. I use Dion with archers. I think last time I used Kronos.
Yeah, I mean, if you're using the event relic things too, that helps. They really boost your troops significantly. But, you know, that's an added cost. You get your 4 free pulls from the event, and after that, it's on you.
Right. Martin says, I'm a great Dio fan. I have 3. I do not grind Titans anymore. Play with Dios only. All the XP battles are then used to build the other Titan. All the XP battles are then used to build the other Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Fury said Storm Maidens.
Mm-hmm.
Aegean says Game Rescue level 7 was hard, used higher level Dion this time and died at about 3k.
Yeah, there were like a couple lanes that I didn't get max damage on. I was like leveling a Poseidon in the earlier levels, and I can't remember what level I hit, but all of a sudden, oh, it was the one with the Storm Maidens, and a lot of the stuff on the Storm Maiden level was lightning resist, and I was using Storm Maidens with Poseidon. They weren't even buffed that great, just a couple relics on there, nothing crazy, and yeah, the first battle I did, I didn't get max damage, so I had to change my tactic. So, you know, I don't know why they even offer like Titan XP on these battles, because you pretty much have to go in with max Titans. Maybe the first like 3 lands you can go in with something you're leveling, but after that, like, it's just wasted Titan XP on all these things. I don't know why they even put over 1,000 on them, because it's useless.
A&L says I'm playing Lords mobile, but I'm okay to stay in Discord. Yeah, if you want to just listen, just put yourself on mute. I'm fine with that. Aegean says Ragnar. I don't know what he's talking about.
Level 7 is Ragnar, is that what you're saying?
Well, maybe that's what he's talking about. Game Rescue said level 7 is Maidens. Oh, Aegean said, yeah, level 7 is Ragnar. I don't know.
What is it, Ragnar or Maiden?
I don't know. J-Dub says it's Storm Maidens. Aegean says it's Maidens. Ether says D-Derm, ...
Yeah, that Maiden one was tricky, and you can't really use the Maidens that well on them. Well, maybe if you use like a Max Zeus or something, it'd be fine, but all the troops that spawn seem to have lightning resist on them, so a little bit harder to take down.
Game Rescue said, actually, you are right. Goliaths, but a short clock. So is it Maidens or Goliaths?
I don't remember.
Aegean says, it was damn hard, if that's all I know, on level 8. Ether said it's Maidens and the Goliaths.
Oh.
I see. I see, said the blind man.
Yeah, this event is kind of funny. I mean, like, if you're a lower player, you pretty much have 0 chance of completing a conquest. Or if you do, it's going to cost you significantly more than, you know, an older player that has some Titans and relics already in the bank. Like, if I use the mini, even though we got like a Zeus on it, it's not maxed, and the relics aren't maxed. It's only like level 41, I think, but there's no possible way you could complete Conquest with that account, even though they've made, you know, your troops 25 or whatnot. So, I don't know. It's a decent event. Troll battle drops are great, but it's definitely not the best setup event for the majority of the community.
Hold on, I'm just posting my link here in Band. Okay, done. Ether said, Drum, it's relic time, open up.
Oh man, now you're gonna have to wait a few minutes. I'm on the level 10 and I'm trying to bang this out, and then I'm gonna be going hard all night till Game of Thrones ends, and then I'll be logging off for the night.
I thought you weren't doing this conquest.
Well, you know, my things happen, and here we are.
But you have all the relics, so...
Well, I need numerous copies of the resist melee and resist range, because I have this feeling that they're going to be releasing a lot more of these relics, and the way you're going to be able to defend in the future is resist plus a high resist of melee and or range. And that's going to be, I think, where we're headed for successful defenses. So having multiples of the Gungnir, having multiples of Mimir is going to do nothing but help when they start releasing more of these relics. This is just an opinion. I mean, it's not based on any facts. This is what I see. I mean, you already saw the bunny thing
Yeah,
happening at the
yeah.
Easter event.
Yep.
And that was a melee, and it was a range resist for Titan. I mean, I don't think anybody really cares about that one, but the melee resist was nice because you can add that in combination with some of the other things, and could work for you. I mean, if you had a high melee resist build and poison resist, you could stop Artemis, or you could just make it so awful for anybody attacking with an Artemis that they wouldn't want to use that Titan again on you.
Right.
So.
Alex says, I wonder if Crazy Joker changed his name or went broke. I thought Crazy Joker was in the Alliance and Legend League called Jokers.
No.
He's not?
A long time ago, but...
No, he is right now.
Okay.
And they're fighting with us to stay... Hold on, we'll check. I thought they were fighting with us to stay... So Legends has been battling 2 teams to try to stay in promotion. Here we are. So Legends is 24. All for One is 25. Oh, Beta Soul just went above Joker. So Beta Soul's at 37. Joker's is at 36. And they're all trying to get into... Yeah, Crazy Joker. There he is. Number 2. So Crazy Joker.
I hear there's another war on log next week.
They got I think
bet
they got demoted.
These little alliances are trying to stay in there so they can fill them with trolls.
Well, they got demoted a few weeks ago, and then I think they just came back this week. Was the first week I saw them, and now it's called. It used to be Barbershop, but now it's called Jokers.
Well, I think they want to probably fill them with people.
Well, they're going to give Legends a run for their money because we've got 4 teams fighting to stay and only 2 spots. Aegean said, yes, timer is broken on 7. It's too fast. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't have any issues with time on any of the lands.
J-Dub says, my mini, the most damage I do on 7 is 1k. It's taking me forever.
Yeah, man. See, like if you have a small account, like...
Conquest is not for minis. It's not for low levels.
Well, see, I mean, listen, we call it minis. The mini that we have is level 15. Level 15 is not really a mini. There's plenty of people in the game that are level 15. So it's like you're saying, oh, sorry, this event isn't for you. It's, A mini, I mean, we say mini, but a mini account is really like under 12. Those are minis.
Well, we were 12, and then you bumped us up to 15
Well,
because you wanted Storm Maidens.
So.
We have 18 people watching. Aegean says on 6, I mean. Oh, it was hard. It was hard. That's all I know.
Yeah, what was 6? I can't remember any of these things.
Ether said LOL, okay. Wrecking Nomad says Drum and Deezus. Hello.
Hey.
What's going on? Thanks for joining. Martin says, hey D, can you turn up the volume on the other microphone? You are loud and clear, but the other one is not.
The other one is.
There's only one microphone.
Well, we need to put it closer to me.
Are you talking about Durham? You can't hear him that well?
That's probably a good thing.
Where is my flame rune? I need that.
What I do for relics that I use for events and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I put it in my favorites tab so that way it's easy.
Yeah, it's on it's on a
up.
Titan. I don't know which Titan it's on. Crazy Tox says, hi all. Hey Tox.
Hero.
J-Dub says, mine is 14 and I have 5. I have 5. Oh, is that Salon?
Alright, you need to turn this thing off. Let's just do it the regular way.
All right, hold on.
Crazy Talk says, hi all.
Just go back.
All right, wait. Having problems.
J-Dub says, mine is 14 and I have 5.
Put me on mute, Salon.
I did.
Okay, good.
I'm on my way home from the store now.
Okay. What's going on?
Not much. Just had to make sure I got what I needed for the week. That's all. But you guys sounded like you were doing good.
We kind of are. We were trying a new thing with a speaker to try to get the Discord to be louder, but someone said he couldn't hear. So, and then when you connected, I just turned the speaker off.
You see?
So if you guys can't hear Zalan, I'll put it back on. But
Okay.
Oh, was I muted on Discord?
Well, you were.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Okay.
17K more to go, Ether. We're almost there.
So we have 21 people watching. Yeah, J-Dub says, right, minus 14, and I have 5 4-star Titans, just none over level 41.
That's actually great.
How is that great?
What do you mean 5 4-star Titans? And he's only level 15?
Oh, that's true. We don't even have that, do we?
Yeah, well, most of our 4-stars are garbage, so. We got 2 good ones. Actually, we got 2 Zeuses, but I don't know if you really need 2 Zeuses. And then we got Cerberus, but we don't have Cerberus as relics. But that's a decent Titan.
Where's my flame rune?
But none of the stuff is leveled.
What is it called? A flame rune or a fire rune?
I don't know what you have. I'm sorry. I don't
The
know.
one that gives you 3 lightning things.
Lightning.
3 fireballs.
There's 2 of them. One is a flame rune and
Is it a 4-star?
Yeah.
I can't find it. Here it is. Flame rune. Flaming rune. Oh, it's on Skolnar. Alright, we're good now. Troops. Battles. Coffee says, hi D, hey, what's going on? Ooh, we're up to 25. People are starting to wake up.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's.
Well, all the Brits are not in bed yet, so
Right.
it was a good choice.
Would have been earlier, but she didn't get out of bed till like 11:30.
You didn't get out of bed until 10, so you
That's still faster than
That's
me.
Salon's fault because he kept us up last night.
No. Drum called it last night. If everyone here wants to rewatch my stream from last night for proof, Drum called it last night. He said, "Well, whenever she wakes up."
Well, no, so we had to go to the gym, and we went grocery shopping, and before we knew it, it was like 4:45.
Yep. No housework getting done today.
That's the way the Sunday crumbles.
Yeah, it goes fast, man.
It really does. We should get more than 2 weekend days a week, don't you think?
Yeah. I'd like to work for 2 and be off for 5.
That's not gonna
Give
happen.
me my life back, right?
That's not gonna happen ever.
Yeah, so Drum can do more projects, right?
That's it. Get her
Well,
done.
you were supposed to paint today,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
not
told you
happening.
not to worry about it.
Well, thank you. The lenient.
So I posted the link in Discord, but Tox I don't think wanted to join. Fury, I was trying to get him on. So it was just us. You just joined us. It was literally just me and Derm.
Well, it'll change. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You'll coerce someone.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about next week's event? I know last night on Zalon stream, Drum, you said that you think it's not going to be the storm.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Dio.
You don't think it's going to be the Spearman Summoner?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Any particular reason Dio or just a god in general?
Because everybody wants Dio, and they're like, oh, it's a big event, blah, blah, blah. So, they're going to have Dio there, and then people are going to lose their minds trying to get a good one. That's what I think.
Lose their minds. Oh my gosh. So, it's just head explosions, right?
He's the fix-all, man. Let me tell you. It's who I use 90% of the time to attack, and I just wipe everything out. It's great. I mean, occasionally I get shut down, but honestly, he pretty much obliterates everything. And it's funny because physical resist was like what every relic was for the longest time. And now if you have a really strong physical Titan, you pretty much chew through everything because people kind of ignore that resist. They're, lightning is a priority, poison is a priority, earth is starting to take priority in people's defenses. But physical is a weak link, so you just slip right through, man.
Nice.
And militia are so cheap. The fastest troop to train, and if you have to gem them, they're 5 gems. So if I'm doing a long battle run at the battle screen, when it comes to gymming troops. If they're like, if I can heal them for 2, 3, or 4, I'll heal them right there because it's quicker than paying the 5 to gym them. But even 5 is peanuts, man. Like you get 20 of them for 100 gems, so very affordable. And if you have one of those relics on that speeds up their timers, it's even cheaper.
So Dion is the poor man's Titan?
Hey, man, Dion's fabulous. He's rocking leopard and purple and gold. I mean, he's where it's at.
True. That is true.
Yeah, I guess, he could be a poor man's Titan, though. If you look at it in terms of how much it will cost you to really be effective in a war alliance, yeah, man, he's the cheapest Titan out there for you.
Talk says he agrees with you.
Yeah, it's the truth. If you spend some time grinding with this guy, you see how effective he is and how affordable he is.
Ether says militia are awesome. Dion is insane. My favorite Titan.
Yeah.
Or Teuton. My favorite Teuton.
Tootin', rootin' tootin'. Yes, that's why I think if it's a Dion event, just people are going to lose their mind.
Yeah,
Everybody
Martin said
wanna get a
Dion
good
is
one.
the king of the game.
And if it's an alliance event, you can get a second one. Everybody's going to be trying to get a second one. It'll be a big event, and it'll be a big money thing for him. And he's a great Titan.
Yeah.
I'm liking his prediction.
But were there any other hints that made you think that would be Dion other than
Well, they
you
just said that it's going to be a big event, and it's you're seeing the gods next week appearing in Tau, and maybe even something having to do with the Altar of Plenty.
Right.
So it's going to be a god, and I don't think it's going to be a brand new one because I think there would be teasers. They know how much the community wants the Spearman Summoner, so I would think that they'd have like a teaser 2 weeks out or 1 week out or a picture somewhere, I could be totally wrong.
I hope you're not, because I'm not really ready for the Spearman Summoner yet. I hope they give us like a heads up or something.
Yeah. Agreed.
Like...
What do you think, Tox?
I wasn't going to put him on the spot, but...
I will. Thank you. I think Big's always ready. He's got it in the bag.
She's born ready.
So do you think the event, it might be a Dion event next week?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not Dion and it's another God Titan, what is the most popular, other than Dion, what do you think is the most popular God Titan?
Poseidon was popular, but Poseidon just came out in the
other conquest.
The last conquest. So,
right.
So I don't think you're going to see him. And
Uh-oh.
I don't think Cerberus is going to get the sort of hype that they were speaking of. What else is there? Hades, he's been around a couple times. Artemis has been around. I don't know if she's been around more than once. I can't remember now. Maybe. Well,
Didn't they offer Dion as a purchase?
Artemis has been around in different forms.
Yeah.
So.
But I don't think that you get the hype that you would for that. I mean, they're talking about it like it's it's going to be huge, it's great. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see soon enough.
So Aegean says, I love Dion, man. I have an archer build. King Josh says, Drum, what is the best role for Dion for offense?
Armor piercing and armor if you can make a crit build. If you can't, then all offensive. Armor piercing and damage.
So Dion's skills are fixed, right? It's just 2 X skills?
No, they're not fixed. I mean the three
are
summoning
fixed,
skills are fixed,
and then
but
it's
then
2 X skill options.
Yes, 2 X
Right.
skills for militia, and they're random. They can be offense and they can be defense, and any combination between the
So
two
you think armor and armor piercing?
is the perfect role if you have the 4-star giant axe that buffs militia,
And
because you can't make a crit build without
and you
that
would do a
relic.
crit build, is what you're saying.
Yeah. And then it's monstrous.
Now that's for offense, but do you use Dion for defense?
No, I put
Not
him on
really.
defense, and I've gotten
I
greens.
mean, he could do
but
both, right?
You're not going to get greens with him on defense anymore, because like poison resist Panthers will chew you up for sure. And now that they've added the Omega stats into the defense numbers, like you put Dion on your garrison right now, is going to be like 22 million, and it's going to be pointing towards Panthers. It's an obvious tell. I mean, maybe it's not a tell if you aren't aware, but if you are aware, you'd be like, oh, it's, militia right here, because they both point towards the running, militia and Panthers. but there'll be a tremendous difference in the defense number between a Panther defense and a militia defense.
So Martin says Dion was a purchase a month ago.
You get a nice one?
And the relics came in the events after that.
Yeah, you also got one of the relics with the bundle too, right?
With two, well, weren't there two options in two different events where you could pick your own Greek relic?
Yep.
And one was like the Dionysus Amphora, and then what was the other second? The Grapes of Wrath. Yes.
Was it called the Grapes of Wrath?
That sounds right to me.
Thing.
The grape one. King Josh says, "Thank you, Drum and D. I got that one. Nice."
Which one's that?
That's the armor piercing Dion build.
Oh yeah, that's the perfect roll. The team that I was on, we originally thought it was all damage, and because I have the all damage, and it's incredibly effective, man.
No, that's what I would have thought. Double damage, but you can't get double damage, can you?
No, you get
damage
and
armor piercing.
And it is ridiculously effective, and I can kill faster than that other build. But militia, they're glass cannons, man. They die often and frequently, so you're going to have a ton less troop loss if you have the armor and the armor piercing. You need that armor piercing though, because that's what gets your damage through.
Game Rescue says it was the gift of Dionysus. Why did we say grapes?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, the
gift
of Dionysus.
Gift.
I think that sounds right.
It's got a picture of grapes on it.
That sounds about right.
I think I'm mixing it up with like an event relic. I think you have one where it's like the Grapes of Wrath or something. I don't know. Who the heck knows? They come out with so much stuff all the time. It's hard to keep up with everything.
All right, we have 27 people watching. We've got me and Derm and Zalon and Tox on Discord. That would be awesome if it was Dion next week. I mean, I think that would be really cool. I think they could offer Dion more than once, and people will love it every single time.
Well, I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
You do burn people out, because how many amphoras do you need? How many gifted Dion or Dionysus do you need? You don't need a lot of them. You just need one good one. That's it. And
unless it's a Volstan or Valoran situation where you can split the resists.
Yeah, something like that. Multiples do fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. Even, some of the Goliath Titans are good. Kronos is cool to have too, because you can have one for offense or defense. You can build two with separate sets of resists. I mean, that's a possibility with that as well. But he's a standard roll. Nothing changes between the two. Yeah, I have two Artemis that are maxed, and they're very different. One I just use strictly for defense on lands, and the other one is for attacking. So, I don't know. It just depends on how much time you have, and how many Titans you can level, and how many relics you can level. If you can't do multiples of the same Titan, then just do one. Nothing wrong with that.
How many Dions do you have?
I don't know, 3.
And do you use them all, or?
No, I have one at level 60. He's all offense, and then I have one that's all defense. He's at 27. I'm just slowly leveling him with battle drops. And then I have another one at like 22. He's another all offense.
Is that
one.
do you have an armor?
It's such a good roll, I didn't want to just fuse it away. So
you don't have an armor piercing one?
No, I don't have that one.
Oh, but you think it's the best?
Yes.
But you don't have one.
Okay, but I know people that have them. We've ran tests.
All right.
You think I just make this stuff up?
Sometimes. Ether said everyone slept on Dion. Now everyone wants him. Shaking my head. You were the worst one, Derm, because
I probably made so many people not do that event. I'm like, he's a ghetto Siggy. Damn you, Bo.
You really were. You were like cursing Bo and saying.
I wasn't cursing. Let's not take it to that extreme.
You were basically saying that Dion came out because Bo wanted a militia boosting Titan,
right.
and
let's hate on that. Hey, I did the event. I got the Titan. I'm happy.
You did.
So,
well, it ended up being a lot better than you thought.
Yeah, well, who would have known? It took a little while to figure out what he could do, because you had to get the Titan, you had to level the Titan, you had to level the relics and figure out what works, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh man, this thing's pretty effective.
Right.
But he's offense, man. You know, you can't really expect anything out of him on defense.
Well, didn't you say you use them on defense if you've gotten greens?
No, I've thrown him there once in a blue moon, but now the secret's out now. You know, there was a point in time when people didn't know, and, you know, things have caught on.
Okay.
So, I mean, for me personally, if you put a Dion on your castle, I would look and I'd know exactly what it is. And I'd be like, okay, here we go. Physical resist cats, and I'll just chew through in 45 seconds.
You'll chew through me?
Yeah. But it's because I know. And over time, you start to know. You can recognize defense numbers and know what people have. Like, there's a big difference between, like, a Goliath defense and a Spearman defense, even though both are guardians and they float around the same. Goliaths are not going to be as high of a number as Spearman will be. So there's, like, obvious tells that can help you realize what somebody has on their castle.
Right.
But you're only going to get this through experience, through hitting castles. And being like, oh,
well,
okay.
remember when I used to say who was on whose castle?
Yeah. When you see a defense with a champion and the defense number is like 35 million, that's Hades. You know, things like that stand out where you can easily...
Right, but you only know from experience. You only learn that from experience.
Yeah, from hitting castles.
I'm usually right when I guess, but sometimes I get surprised. Mm-hmm. But I think people do that on purpose, right?
Well, you want to surprise
they like
people,
want
yes,
you to
I
be
think,
like, oh, that's a blah blah blah, and then you go in and it's something else.
Yeah.
Ether said Dion made everyone level up militia. Preach, Drum.
Yep. This is true.
Yeah, were you militia low?
No,
They
were
weren't.
25.
Oh, they were 20. They were 25 the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh. Mine
Mine is 16.
16?
Yeah.
And what's your castle? 25?
Yeah.
Wow. I think mine are 22 and I think I'm on my way to 23.
Oh, my militia are 20.
And what are you, a castle 23?
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
Well, yeah, it's not. And they're actually my lowest troop, believe it or not. Everything else is 22 or above.
Well, that's good.
Because I'm always leveling troops. Whether I'm super active in the game or not, I'm always making sure I'm leveling troops.
Yeah, troops and relics. Can't rest on that.
Nope.
Oh, God. I'm doing a battle on a bonus plinth because I just have some extra relics to burn. And it's that map that I just can't stand. That
Is that the 9 where...
That long one where things just spawn in all sorts of stupid directions. Oh, this is 11.
Oh.
Why couldn't they just make it like 10 over and over again? I don't mind that map.
Ether says, if you are a castle hitter, you should know these things.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if you're hitting castles
Right.
On the regular, then you'll know.
Right, but the only way to learn is to practice.
do it, that's good.
Yeah, exactly. And pay attention to who the Titan is and what the numbers look like so that you know next time.
Yep.
Let's see, do you want to do another, could do another conquest battle.
Well, only do the conquest if you plan on completing things, because otherwise it's better to just grind triple battle drops so you can get your relics going.
Yeah, I'm only on 5. And there's no way I'm finishing this.
You know, if you had a goal to finish 8 and get a Thorn Hill, not that you need it because you got a Hell, then I'd say go with it, but... I mean, if you want to take it to 10, you probably have to spend the rest of the evening doing this.
And where are you at, Drum?
Oh, I just started the 11th land because I got a couple relics left over, so I'm just trying to burn them out. Maybe I can complete this thing. But I tell you, now that I see what land I have to attack for this, it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just save them for next time. I hate this land.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think people are going to go past, many people are going to go past 10 unless they give you, I think they should give you an option of what you want, like what relic you want instead of just chancing it.
Yes.
I think if they did that, more people would maybe go beyond 10 because they'd be like, oh, well, I want this relic and I want that
Yeah,
relic.
well,
and
that's why we do events in the first place. We see the rewards and
Right.
we decide
Right.
if the reward is something that we want.
Or a token. Like, wouldn't it be cool if they gave you a token for every, I guess, one that you do over 10, and
That's
then
what they do.
well, yeah, but then you could put it in and pick which one you want. You know how they do the different altars where you can pick the god relic? I think they should do that. That way, if somebody wants an apple, they can go get their
Okay,
apple.
but I don't want the thing that's the god relics are not what you want when you're pulling this.
Well, what do you
these
want?
Echoes of Wars. You want something like Steadfast Stands, or you want the Spearman version of Shocking Gem. You know, those are the things you want. You want like what's her name's Choker.
Delphira?
Delphira's Choker. You want like those things, man. These rare gems.
I wonder
Good
if people
stuff.
ever get them.
Yeah, people get them. I saw
You do?
somebody pull a Choker on my team.
You did?
I got the Steadfast Stands.
How many tries, though, to pull a choker?
Oh, I don't
Did you
know.
get the steadfast stand?
Yeah, I got the Steadfast Stands. That's how I got it. And man, that is a beautiful relic. I feel bad for everybody that doesn't have one because it's awesome.
Game Rescue says his Thorhild has triple crit. LOL. The one from this event.
There you go. Be easy to max if you wanted to. But, you know, it's Thorhild, man. I had a perfect Thorhild a while ago. I fused her away. I got a level 61, but she's already going to be on the chopping block coming into the next fusion event. There's just no reason to use a Thorhild now. It's a random pool of skills. You got Hell out there that I think most people have at this point in time. You got all these new Titans that they dropped, like, who the heck was that? What's her name? Starts with an N?
Nazul?
No, not Nazul. She's an infiltrator.
I don't-
Just came out. I've been grinding with her.
Mala.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
She's got the offensive maiden skills plus, you know, some Goliath skills as well. You got all these options for maidens now that like Thorhild she's pretty low on the totem pole of things that you should probably level up.
Game Rescue said, Drum, you are triggering me talking about Spearman's Shocking Gem.
Yeah, I know. Go for it, man. I think I'm gonna at least rock out this 11. I know Ether's waiting for some PP, but I got some relics. I pulled a 10-pack, and I still haven't even used the 4-star in it, so I'll probably at least get through this 11th land, and we'll do a pull. We'll see. It would be a miracle if I got that thing. I bet you I'm gonna get another gift of Dionysus. Though.
Yeah.
That would be it for me. I think I'd crack my iPad in half.
You would Hulk out.
Yeah. So that's how DOT works.
Right, did you already get 2 of them?
Yeah, I got 2 in a row last time.
I remember you
I
got-
did an 11
yeah.
and a 12 land, and I got 2 of them. And I was like, what the heck? It's a cruel joke that they played on me.
Man, I really hope you're right about a Dion event next week.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, okay, wait, and so what would if they do a redo Dion event, let's delve into it just a little bit more. What else? Obviously his relics, but how high of an event would it be?
I don't know. It depends on what they offer. I mean, if you want to make it absolutely crazy and you want people to explode, you give Dion and you give Kronos.
Oh, then everyone would do it, right?
And it's like 24k souls. That's it, man. You would have a community meltdown.
Because we didn't get our second Chronos that time. So,
Okay, because that's what I was just going to say, because if it's going to be a Dion redo, there's going to be a portion of the players that already have them, and well, maybe they want a second or
wow.
third.
If they throw a Chronos in there, though,
They might throw in some, like
that would sweeten the pot.
Yeah.
Ether says, I'm not in a rush, Derm, as I'm completing level 10.
Oh, there you go. I just ran out of time on this first plinth land.
You did?
Yeah.
Who are you
I wasn't
using?
even paying attention at the time, but I was using Dion. But it's that map where you got to run in every friggin' direction. It's so far. It's like, I guess battle time or anything is a little short because there were still troops there that I didn't kill yet, and the battle just ended. That's unfortunate. I don't see any way I could have done it faster.
Game Rescue said, Dion and Hell, Militia Mania.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we all got a Hell in the Zeus event, right?
Yeah, and that's why Thorhild is so like, yeah, she's not not that great, man. I mean, if you don't have relics where you can make a crit thing happening, then you know, a roll like Game Rescue God is nice. But if you have the relics and you have offensive X skills for maidens, I mean, that's going to be your most powerful builds.
Talk says he maxed out his second Chronos on Conquest.
Nice.
Now, Tox, I know you said we talked on Friday, and he said that he wasn't buying any warp stones. And last we spoke, you said, I think you said you were on level 8, and you only spent 5k gems buying portal stones to do triple battle drops, and you weren't even doing cap PP. So where are you at now? Have you spent more than 5k gems? And did you...
Hang on. I will tell you now. Just gonna log in.
I'd be curious because I think last time for the Poseidon one, I finished 9, but I didn't get to 10, and I think, how much did we spend? I spent like 20k, at least 20k gems, right? Don't you think that if you're buying warp stones, it costs about 30,000 gems?
I don't know. Depends on how much you...
Don't even say you don't know, because I know you buy stuff all the time.
Okay, but I also grind my butt off, so I'm not in a position where I need these warp stones. I finished this event and had 300 warp stones I hadn't even used before, so I played different than you.
It's so funny because when this event started, you were like, I'm not going to do this conquest. I'm just going to relax.
No,
and now you're doing it. You did.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Yeah, you did.
It's okay. That happens to the best of us. So yeah, I finished level 10.
Okay.
6,700.
Wow.
That's how much you spent?
Yep. And I'm in for a 4,000 reward on the ranking.
Wow. That means you didn't really net that many.
Could be a pretty cheap event for you.
Couple thousand. Well, yeah, but he ground everything out, and let's see, where is he?
Well, that's how it is. You pay in time or money.
You
or
did
both.
1,106 battles. I don't know how many of those were conquest, but
Over 1,000.
so you only had 100-something battles before conquest started?
Yeah, and about 50 odd.
Wow.
Shame.
Well, I still at 3 mil 3p, I think, or 2.5.
Good recovery.
Adrian
Good recovery.
Adrian says, I'm on level 8. I have not spent a gem. I did cap PP.
There you go. Oh yeah, if you do that, man, it's
Yeah, but he didn't do,
Very
Tox
affordable.
didn't do cap PP. That's why I was curious to see where he was at.
Okay.
Coffee says, Drum, how many Titans can the Hall of Titan take?
275.
Now that's if you're maxed, though.
Yeah.
Your building has to be maxed.
Yeah, if you don't have relic issues, man, you can get it to go infinite. But the second your relic inventory fills up,
They start to
then
go
you'll-
automatically
you'll
to the
stop,
treasure chest.
Yeah, they'll stop going into your Titan Hall.
Oh, yeah, because there's plenty of people that have way more than 275 in their Titan Hall.
I can't mess with that, man. I only have 12 spots that I can use for fusion. So, I'm always full. It's awful.
Wait a second. You got 12 spots for Titans, and then how many spots for relics?
Oh, no. Relics, I have 12 spots that I can use for fusion.
Oh, okay. I thought you were implying that you had 260 Titan.
Oh, no. My Titan Hall is full, man. It's like always full. I just fuse them away all the time. It's full right now, and I got a ridiculous amount in my inventory, so I'll just fuse the 1-stars. What I do, I just look at my lower 4-star Titans, and I'll just fuse, just random ones, trying to get them up to 20, so that way if I ever need them for an event or something, it's an easy start. And
Yeah, exactly.
it's cheap.
I'm doing that with a few of mine too.
Yeah, it's cheap too when they're like 1 through 20. Once they start getting
Yes.
up there, if you got like a level 50 Titan, you're trying to fuse 1-stars into it, forget about it, man. it's too
Yeah, it gets
expensive.
ridiculous. It gets ridiculous. That's why I've always preached if you got and if you're in a class where you have all your 4-stars well above 20, then pick a 3-star. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Pick a 3-star that you might have pulled in like a token event or whatever, and the 3 stars like, I don't know, 15, 20. Just pump a bunch bunch of 1 stars into him. It'll be way cheaper.
Yeah, totally, man. Good 3 stars are like the Ice Guardians. Those are great 3 stars. If you have a decent roll on that, you don't have an old school Avalos, they're actually really good Titans to use for land defense. So there's some good stuff out there that you can work on. And you can. I had a Duran, man. I would just put it on my garrison during rest weeks when I was in log. So that way we're hiding our good defenses when we weren't in war. I can't even tell you how many greens I got on that, and I just got a chuckle every time somebody failed on my Duran. So yeah, you can do stuff like that. It's kind of fun.
Kavi says he has 753 Titans in his haul.
Yeah, there you go, man. That guy's doing it right. Now I hope you have the food glitch because you're gonna need it on the next fusion event.
Oh my gosh! And you got to pay attention. Even with the food glitch, you got to pay attention because you might lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Black Gold is here. She says, "Hey D, hey girl.
Hey.
What's going on? This is a short stream tonight because
Yeah,
I have
that's what she says.
I have to cook dinner.
No, you don't. The dinner's cooked. We just have to heat it up.
I gotta make the peppers and the onions.
Yeah, we're
We
not
all
doing
know
that.
what you had for dinner last night.
That's what we're having for dinner tonight.
Well, we were gonna do Philly cheesesteaks with the leftover roast
Okay,
beef.
well, you said you weren't going to do that.
Well,
so we'll just have to roast beef.
I was
again.
gonna do it, and you were gonna have the bread, and I wasn't gonna eat the bread because
All
I'm
right,
not
well, we
eating
made the
carbs.
bread, so I'll have the bread.
Okay.
But we don't have to do Philly cheesesteaks.
Well, I need to saute the peppers and the onions, or you could cut them.
Hey, let's not get crazy.
We've been streaming for 56 minutes,
Let's not rock the boat here.
and I said I would
do the
only go for
housework.
about an hour or so.
You cook the food.
You can play if you want while I slice the peppers.
Yeah, just as long as you guys, whenever you do decide to stop streaming, I'll pick up after you.
Well, I was thinking very shortly, but I didn't expect you to pick up until later tonight.
Well, I'll pick up probably soon after you for a few hours, and then I have to stop before 9 o'clock because that's Game of Thrones time.
GOT.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome tonight.
Yeah,
People are
White
gonna
Walkers
die.
tonight. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, it's gonna be intense.
It's going down. It's going to be one of those episodes where it's...
Yeah, people are gonna be dying.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And that excites you?
Yeah, well, it's big.
well, it's because it's gonna be action packed,
Yeah.
and there's gonna be
Right.
lots to talk about tonight. I mean, last week was kind of like, all right, it was cool. Everybody was like chilling.
You're just warming us up.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it was.
That's how the show goes.
And Brienne got knighted. I mean, that was cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah, it choked me up a
And then,
little
like
bit.
towards the end,
not
didn't
afraid to cry.
they show all the White Walkers like right outside of the wall area?
Oh,
that,
Yeah, they just made it to
The
the...
preview
Right.
for this week. The preview for this week. Daenerys is like, they're already here. So it's like, all right, you can't ramp it up anymore. It has to be a fight, you know.
There's going to be dragon fights and stuff. It's going to be crazy, man.
Uh-oh, what's going on with my game? Oh, there we go.
She's looking for excuses. Oh, the game is
Well,
busted.
The game is goofing out.
What's happening here, guys? I don't know. Oh.
Game Rescue says I had to burn some level 4-star relics to get my relic storage float up to 20.
Oh, that's good. I've been burning 4 stars too. It's real painful. I
That's
remember a
terrible.
bunch of streams ago I made a 3-star list and I had X amount of 3 stars. I probably have about a third of those left at this point in time because it's gotten to the point where I can't even hold 3 stars anymore. It's really a problem and it's only getting worse.
Yeah, because there's definitely we've gone through the list before of 3 stars to keep and stuff like that, and a lot of times it turns out to be stuff like the Spearman resist relics or the Goliath resist relics. You hate to let them go because you know you could use them, you know.
Yep, you have to. I mean, there's just no space, and it's not getting better.
Although they did say that there was some progress being made on the whole make the game.
Yeah, but that could take like
smaller.
6 months to a year.
Yeah, we'll see. But they did mention that there was some sort of progress being made, so at least they're still addressing it, and hopefully we'll have something out relatively.
Yeah, it really is a game design flaw. Especially,
Not having enough relic
yeah,
space.
especially if the amount of stuff they continue to release. Like, how could you limit
I know.
people to 500? Because you definitely need multiple copies of certain relics.
Especially with new Titans coming out.
It feels like when it was put into place, they didn't expect the game to last this long.
Yeah.
Is that what it feels like to you? Because it does to me.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, yeah, they definitely didn't anticipate all of these things.
These teams, man.
Michael Marlowe
What team?
says, "What's up, guys? What's going on? Thanks for joining. We're almost done."
Yeah, well, we'll see.
And I'm not drinking, so I'm extra nervous.
Another one.
No.
Yeah, extra nervous. For
Yeah,
what?
listen to her. It's crazy.
She sounds terribly nervous.
Dougie Fresh says, "Blah blah blah." Ether says, "D with the excuses." LOL.
Yeah. An excuse for everything.
Adrian says, "Is anyone getting 4-star whetstone in raids?"
Yeah, I get them all the time.
Did you get one yet, Zalan?
I'm sorry.
What are you laughing about?
I'm just laughing because it's laughable. Because, yeah, there's going to be players like me that just never get them. So.
Now I got one on each account, but I'm wanting a second, and it's just not happening. And it's not like I'm not raiding.
I'm going back to Drums Lands right now. I'm just going to spend a week on Drums Lands to see if I ever will get one.
They're in there, man. They are in there.
See.
I'm attacking with Dion on this plinth land right now. My attack number is 27 million. With militia. It's ridiculous.
Adrian said Game of Thrones is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm pumped for that. It's going to be a shame when this is over.
Yeah, what is it? 8 episodes and it's
They'll find a
done?
new show to really...
Yeah, that's why I'm doing the stream series, because it's the last season, and a lot of us have. I mean, the show's older than my daughter. Okay, so I've been watching for a very long time. So.
Game Rescue says, "I finally let go of basically all of my 3-star Panther relics. Don't know if Panthers will ever be a thing outside Artemis again."
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know if you saw the leaked stuff where they had the Minotaur, and so they had a bunch of other god titans there, and there is another Artemis-like titan, and that titan's going to give you 4 summons, and it's also going to have poison spell buffs. So it's going to be, a god titan, much like Zeus, only for Panthers, and you'll have an extra summon. And they had them for. There was like maybe 3 or 4 of these things listed on there. I can't remember the names, but
You want me to pull it
they
up?
seem to have. No, sorry. They seem to have them for all elements, where you're going to have the god titan that buffs a specific troop, and then also the spell associated with that particular damage type. So maybe the Ragnar one will be like, I didn't see that one on the list, but maybe it'll buff like the shield spell to silly levels. It could be something.
Adrian says he never got one. LOL, I think he's talking about a whetstone.
You will, man. Just grind.
Game Rescue says he got 6 4-star whetstones. Rub it in.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh, you get them a lot too, Drum, right?
Yeah, well, Game Rescue hits defended lands, and that's the thing. You're not going to get them from the PP. You get them in the Triple Battle Drop event like this.
I
That's
got
equivalent.
I got 1 of each from hitting PP lands, 1 on each account. But that's all I've gotten.
Okay, but you're taking a chance. Now, if you're grinding on lands that have full Panthers or full troops all week long, then you're going to have a much higher chance of receiving 4-star relics and whatnot. And whetstone.
Talk says he got 4-star whetstone. He has 5 now.
Yeah. There you go. See, people that have them.
The people that don't.
Coffee says, Z, are you streaming after D?
We'll have to see. Oh yeah, I'm here all week.
Yeah, but Zalan is streaming later tonight. I don't know that he's streaming after me.
Well, I will. I might stream twice. The one for Game of Thrones is only an hour because I got to get to bed.
Yeah, so it's 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m. right now, Eastern. And I've been streaming for an hour and 5 minutes.
You go, girl.
But I'm not going to go much longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll stretch it to an hour and a half. You'll see.
Mm-hmm. Give the community what they want. You haven't streamed for how long?
I know, and they're
Now
mad
you-
at me because
now
I
you're trying to
usually
run
have
away?
40 or 50 people watching, and we're teetering between 24 and
Well, it's
27.
a new time. It's Sunday, Maybe they're all out watching Endgame.
Watching
Well,
what?
or see it Endgame
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
Endgame?
It's the what?
What?
The new Avengers. The new Avengers.
Oh, is that the name of it?
Yeah. My God. Unbelievable.
Black Gold says, I was about to have a pre-Game of Thrones nap, then you went live.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you guys over there. What time does it come on for you, Black Gold?
Why don't you jump on Discord, girl, and say hi to me?
Girl.
Come on, girl.
That's what's gonna push you past the hour and a half mark. Come on.
That's probably the only thing, because
Inviting new people in.
I gotta take a shower. We gotta finish making our food. Gotta get ready for next week because I'm on a diet. Gotta prepare my meals for our scuba diving trip.
You see?
Gotta fit in my wetsuit.
For the shark-infested...
Oh yeah, for Drum's gonna make me. I might if I don't come
Wanna
back,
go to Tiger
guys.
Beach.
I got eaten by a shark.
I'll have it on GoPro though, guys. So
He'll post it for everybody.
catch that on YouTube. I'll be making millions.
the last of the...
I'll sell it to Shark Week Discovery Channel.
Yeah, the only one that can probably calm me down is Game Rescue. What I need from you right now is you've dove with sharks many times and you're still here.
You've dove with sharks. We got pictures of you
Twice.
with
I
sharks.
dove with sharks twice, and you got a nosebleed one of the
Every
times.
time you dive and you dive
I
with
almost
sharks.
hyperventilated under the water.
The first time we went, she went scuba diving. It took her forever to get off the boat, but that's not the good part. When she got to the surface...
No, don't tell them what I know. Stop.
When she got to the surface, she just started projectile vomiting all over the place. Like,
Thanks so much.
the scuba instructor just grabs her by the back of her BCD and pulls her away from everybody. She's just like exorcism, puking all over the place.
I got seasick.
That was great.
Now all of YouTube knows. All 26 of them. Thank you, Derm.
Yeah, all 26.
You're the
That's all
best.
of YouTube.
That's the ones that are watching.
We've got them all here.
No, but it was a good story. It's a good story, Drug. Don't worry, D.
It was-
We all have our embarrassing.
Now I have to think of one of his embarrassing moments.
No such thing.
Yeah, there is a such thing.
Really?
Oh, I already told it on one of the streams when we were. I'm gonna repeat it. We were grocery shopping, and there was a thing called.
Oh, they're not gonna. This is not embarrassing.
Yeah, we were grocery shopping,
I thought it was a
and he thought
kind of
it
food
was
or
this
something.
thing, and he was like, "Oh, what is this broccoli baki?" Let's get it. Maybe it's a new vegetable. And I was like, you mean broccoli bake?
It turns out, guys, I'm just illiterate.
Yes, it was like some sort of a broccoli seasoned, like that you bake in the oven, I guess, with cheese or something.
You know, they put it in with all these fancy, crazy vegetables, and you know.
But
I
it was
thought
in the
I was reading
refrigerated
like
aisle.
something in another language. I would have thought the word was just bake.
Oh, here we go. So, Game Rescue said the Rage spell buff Titan is going to be crazy.
I wonder who will get it. Oh, that'll probably be a physical thing, man. Because if you go to the
Ether said
runes,
Pigsy? Is it Pixie? No.
No,
What's he talking about,
he
Pixie?
does. Pixie gives some rage spells, and he's physical, so that makes sense. And if you had the Iron Rune gives the rage spells, also a physical Titan buff. So it'll probably be a physical thing that's getting the rage.
Ether says you have to give us 2 hours. No way.
Oh, that's it.
It's not happening.
Well, Black Gold, where you at?
I don't know. I only got 7 stones left, so.
And there's more where that came from.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is.
Yep. You want those triple battle drops, man. Your relics need
I
it.
just finished fusing my golden apple to max
Okay,
today.
That's fun. Your Zeus is only 40 something. You know how many XP relics you're gonna get?
I should be
3-star
using XP relics on these
3-star.
battles right now.
You can get him up to the 50s, man. You can maybe. I've maxed Titans on this event before too, but you gotta get in there. You just dipping your toes in the side of the pool.
Talk
You
says,
gotta
D, you
jump
have to
in.
keep going and make up for the last few weeks.
Oh,
Yeah, Tox is right. Tox is right.
gotta give the fans what they want.
That's right. And we can modify the most recent Podrick, the Jenny song from the last episode. The never wanted to leave.
What? What's he talking about?
That's the song at the end of the last episode of Game of Thrones, where Podrick was singing when they were all sitting around drinking.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Everybody's getting ready to go off to battle, like the head slave guy and his girlfriend with the crazy hair. They're making out. He's off to battle, and yeah, everybody's basically getting ready. That Jay song that was really good. Popped up. It's got a lot of hits everywhere. People love that song.
I have no idea what song he's talking about.
The song that they started singing around a campfire. The one dude.
I don't remember the
Tyrion
song.
was like, "Can anybody sing a song?" And,
Yeah.
Patrick started singing it, but at the end, a female actually sings for the credits. A female sung the whole entire song
oh.
during the credits. Yeah, but Patrick sings like the first little bit of it.
Black Gold says no endgame spoilers. It comes on at 2 a.m.
Oh my god. What time is it there right now? Was it 5 hours after this? Was it like 11 right
It's
now?
11.
Man, you're a champion.
Aegean says 9 p.m. here in San Diego for Game of Thrones.
That's no way.
No
How can
way.
it be? It's 9 p.m.
It's on 9
New
p.m.
York.
Eastern.
So I don't see how can it be.
Well,
9?
I think it's because at least U.S. they do it East and West HBOs do it at the same time.
Well, it would be the same hour, but
no,
not the same
what am I
time.
saying? If it's 9 p.m. for them, it's 3 hours after that. So if you actually tune in, because I know through the Amazon app when I'm watching HBO, I can watch live HBO from like HBO East, HBO West, and if you think about it, if you were on the West Coast, you could watch it 3 hours ahead of time if you tuned into the other HBO.
Right.
All right, I'm doing
Black
my
Gold
last.
says I will be there in a sec.
Oh,
Well, I'm out of stones, so.
well, you have to get some more. You know
Ether
where to find
says
them.
excellent D story. Durham, keep them coming. Do these people even like me? They just want to hear embarrassing stories.
Yeah, it's fun.
You guys are the real people that have real things that happen to them, just like the rest of us. So.
I got tons of stories, but you probably kill
Do
me.
you?
for sharing.
What kind of
Oh,
stories?
there's tons of them.
I know.
What?
I'm not that weird. You have
I
stories.
said you're weird.
Boy, gonna tell them embarrassing stories about me.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember that time when we were like bouldering up the side of the Bear Mountain, and you and I were like trying to figure out how to like do different things like to get up the mountain, and I tried to go up this like flat piece of rock, and I just slid in slow motion down.
Yeah. Oh, that was Cold Spring, Breakneck.
Oh, it was Breakneck. That's right. Yes, that is the name of the mountain. It's called Breakneck Ridge.
Wasn't JJ going to do a race yesterday?
Yeah, he's in Vernon. He went to do a Spartan Beast in Vernon, New Jersey.
That's right.
He wanted us to do it with him, but the Beast is not like the lowest level of the Spartan. It's like mid-high level, and we've never done one before.
I'm not trying to get injured before vacation.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, yeah, especially when you're going to be going under, diving and stuff. Yeah, You don't want to go down crippled.
Yeah, man. I had a buddy that I work with. He's like an older gentleman. I think he's like 50 right now. But he used to do all those racist things. And then one race, he like was jumping over one of those huge walls, and he ripped his shoulder out of the socket. And he's like, I'm done with those things now. So they're pretty hardcore.
All right, I'm gonna try something and see if this works.
Power off.
Oh.
Power off.
Wow. What are you doing that for?
Because Black Gold just joined us, and
So
she
what do you
talks
need that
quietly, and I want to see if I can make it louder.
He does.
Hey, girl.
Hi, how are you?
I'm
Hello.
good. How are you doing?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, this thing is
Can you hear?
stupid. Come on,
Wait.
let's
Can you
get
hear
this
me
thing
now?
going.
1 second. I think it's my connection. 1 moment.
Can you guys hear us? Can you hear me,
I can
Zalon?
hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
It's like you work for Verizon
Well, because
now.
she talks very quiet, and I want everyone to hear everyone on Discord. So we were trying to do like use a speaker.
Yeah, but the sound is not clear.
Yeah,
now.
the
It's like
sound
it's
is
a
not.
fuzzy.
Can you guys hear her better, or should I just go back to what I was doing? And she left. All right, I'll switch back to my Discord.
Let it be the way it is.
That was a fail. Well, because the last time.
I can hear you a lot better now, though.
Now you do? All right, so that didn't work. Last time, Bo was like, "You need to work on your sound. I can't hear the Discord people as loud. They're not as loud as you." And what did he say? He said, "There's echoing in this room." So we were.
You sound perfectly fine.
It's better now. All right.
You sound fine in your stream, but you are correct though. Black gold does come off.
Right.
I mean, that
So-
sound comes off very low.
Exactly. So I thought that if I could project her into a Bluetooth speaker, I could make the speaker louder. But it was louder, but it wasn't clear, right?
It was muffled.
It was a little muffled. All right, that was a fail. I'll have to come up with another idea. Smokey says, "Yo, hey, what's going on?" Ether says, "Story time with Uncle Derm." Smokey asked if anyone saw Endgame yet. Ether says yes. I didn't even know it was out. I'm so out of
What are you
the
talking about, man?
loop.
You work with somebody whose husband is like one of the top dudes in Marvel.
I know,
can't
but
believe that you didn't hear about
She
it.
didn't say anything about it.
That's
Well,
'cause she has a puppy
her dog's
thing
been
going.
really sick, and yeah, they're going through something right
I
now.
was expecting you to get us some like tickets for the early thing, and that'd be
She
like,
didn't
yeah,
even
let's do
offer
it.
them to me.
Oh.
Oh yeah, so one of my coworkers has a husband who's like a bigwig at Marvel, and she offers us tickets for like the premieres that
Manhattan.
in the city, and they come out before the movie comes
And
out.
when the actors show up, that whole
Yeah, and sometimes the
Like
actors.
red carpet?
Yes.
The actors come?
Yeah.
Sometimes they do in New York if they're in town, but the majority of them, the red carpet ones, are like in the previews in California.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes if they're around, they will come to the previews in Manhattan. But she always offers us free tickets, and he's always turning them down.
I would have
'cause
taken them this time.
It's always like during the week, and he wouldn't be sleeping, right? Because we would go to this movie at what, like 8 or 9 o'clock or something, and by the time we get home, it'd be like time for you to go to work.
All right, we got an echo of war. I'm gonna pull it right now.
No!
Wish me luck. I'll just record this just so in case there's something good, I can share it on band. All right, here we go.
Hey, girly girl, you back?
I think I
Endless
might go
quiver.
there.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Wait, what did you get?
Endless quiver. Definitely didn't need that. I
Uh,
feel like they should just remove all those god things out of that pull. Like, they've offered them a bunch of times and they're only good for one particular Titan. Like, get rid of them, man. Wasting my time.
yeah.
Oh no, they're spoiling the movie here. Someone said,
Hey, don't read it. Don't tell me. I don't need to know.
just saw Avengers, spoiler, Ant-Man.
All right, don't read it out loud, okay?
I'll read it out loud.
Then someone else says, does Captain America die?
All right, let's not talk about these things in the chat.
Oh
people.
gosh, they're spoiling it. Come on, guys.
Anyway, end the stream. That's it. Cut them off.
They just said no, but someone else dies.
Yep.
Oh!
Stream's over.
Ether is spoiling.
No PP for you either.
Yeah, oh, you just cut off the PP.
I'm gonna defend my stuff now.
How are you doing, Black Gold?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I just asked her how she was doing. How far are you going in this event?
Well, I did want the storm ring, but life stuff came up.
I wanted the
so-
storm ring too, and it's not going to happen for me.
No, I think it's just I feel forced to get new Odin because I want the storm ring.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting it anyway. I might get to maybe 7 or 8. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you're not gonna go all the way, I would just grind the triple battle drops. That's the most beneficial thing. Get your relics
Yeah.
leveled, you know?
Oh, Tox is saying to check her setting. How do I do that?
Oh, well, she's coming across pretty loud right now.
Oh yeah, I actually put the phones on top of each other. Yeah, I did check her setting. It's on high, so
My God, you're gonna give her an issue here. Just
well,
Let it
everyone
be.
likes her, so she's got a sexy voice. Did I tell you she's on my team now?
yes.
Did you know that, Jalon, that Black Gold is in NTG?
I did notice that.
Yep.
Actually.
I got my
Precious hammer. And your precious hammer.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I got my I got my nails in her, and I'm not gonna let her go now. Wrecking Nomad said, "Don't forget why you wanted black gold on there." What?
Why did you want me on here?
Oh, because
then the stream will last longer.
Because I said I was done. I didn't want to stream more than an hour, and it's been 80 minutes, and they were saying that if Black Gold joins, that you'll be able to get me to stay on longer. The Brain says, Jesus Christ, Endgame was like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, had like 10 extra endings, could have chopped off an extra 45 minutes from the movie.
Wow. Okay.
My spoiler was not a spoiler, it was a joke. I didn't read it anyway. He wanted to say Thanos Anos.
Thanos
Yeah,
Anos.
what is with people defending food in gold lands and then putting their VP lands up for ping pong?
I don't know.
I have no clue. I mean, Legends was in and out of demotion. And right now we're fighting with 3 other teams to try to stay in the promotion. So a couple of us were doing that for them, but are you talking about non-NTGers too?
Non-NTG alliance where there's players that have like, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million defenses on gold and food lands, and then you go over to their VP lands and they're like 150.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's weird.
Ether says LMAO, that slipped. I'm not going to tell you what he said, but I saw it. JJ's here. He says, Mama D, you're streaming. Yes, I am.
Yeah, JJ,
Join us on Discord.
Yes, JJ, if you join us, you add. It's like a bonus, it's like a relic. If you equip the JJ, you will add an additional 20 minutes to life.
It's just starting to get good now because we've been on for 82 minutes and we have 28 watching now.
You gotta let people roll in. What do you think? People just sitting around YouTube waiting for you to go live?
No, I didn't say that.
Every day, I sit there going, "Come on, Dave!"
Zaret says, how many caps do you have, Drum?
Oh, I don't know, not much.
He hasn't been playing at all this week.
I don't do that 1 PP cap stuff. I like the Titan XP. I like the resources. I like all that. So I don't do that undefended stuff.
JJ said, D, you've got your phone 69ing. I do. And I think we can hear her the best, right? I think she sounds good.
Yeah.
The Brain
Okay.
says Black Gold should charge us 99 cents a minute for chatting on Discord. Standard hotline prices.
Yeah.
See, they love her voice, and that's why I want to make her louder so everyone could hear.
It's the reason why we get her on the weekends. She said nights and weekends are free. You're not going to hear her Monday through Friday in daytime hours. It's too expensive.
Yeah, we can't afford it. Drum's already blowing all our money on DOT, so.
If only Black Gold could be, doing maybe like a voiceover in a DOT commercial, people would love it.
I
Yeah.
might try and do that. The devs are in London, so maybe.
We should get her to do one of my trailers. Like you do the 10-second trailers for
Oh, yeah.
for the streams. I could have her voice
What did
saying,
I say?
"Come watch D and Derm Saturday nights at 9 p.m."
Yeah. Exactly.
We could make it a little more savvy, though.
We could make it more savvy.
Oh, yeah. Of course. But, remember how Godan has his wife doing, "Hey, DOT community," or what was it? "Hey, ladies and gentlemen," because that's what Godan always says all the time.
Yep.
Be good.
Hey, Snot Chunks, what's going on? every time I hear his name, I'm just gonna chuckle. Crazy Talk says, pull DGs, you're lucky. Last time I pulled them and I didn't get anything.
I just pulled my DGs. I got a 4-star XP.
Oh my God, Derm, you need to chill.
What, I get them, I pull them. That's
So
how it
yeah,
goes.
so he gets them, he pulls them, but we have a mini that is sort of shared. It was mine, and then it was his, and then it was mine again.
Child.
It's like our child, basically.
Child. We talk about the mini.
So there was an event not too long ago where there were divine gems in the rewards, and the mini got its first good amount of divine gems. And so I came home from work, I think that Monday night, and I was like, "Oh, we got to pull the mini's divine gems." He's like, "All right, I already pulled them." They were gone, and I was like, "What did we get? I don't know. We got crap."
Yeah, I think we got a 4-star XP relic and then a 3-star.
I honestly
battle
think he pulls them just to feel just to make himself feel good.
Feels
What
great.
What is the purpose?
Feels great when you win.
It's addictive.
Feels great. Yeah, it does.
You're addicted.
Zeus needed that 5-star bow.
Peoples, you do your 2K daily,
Yeah.
sometimes it's real good.
I actually have a decent amount of divine gems on both of my accounts, and I'm kind of just waiting for them.
Well,
Are
they're
they?
doing new relics.
They're going to
soon,
be.
so.
Well, do you think they're going to change the divine gem altar anytime
So
soon?
maybe in December you'll see them.
Yeah, but do you think they'll change it?
I have no idea what they'll do.
I want them to take 3 stars out.
Maybe they'll do a guaranteed older 5-star relic pull for 3K divine gems.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think we talked about that once before, about making a cheaper one and making the newer ones still remain at the current prices, right?
Yeah, you can get them in the 500 pull, but it's your odds are going to be slightly less because they'll probably have the old and the new in there, plus all your battle drops. And then you'll have the 5K guaranteed, that will probably be newer. And then, hopefully they'll have a 3K guaranteed, that would be the older 5 stars.
Yeah.
That would be the smart way to go about it, but, I'm sure they'll have something completely different than that.
Zaret says you get more XP by 1 cap because you get more drops, so you get more XP bottles.
Yeah, agree to disagree. I know people like it. I see it all over the place, man.
Yeah,
But,
people like it. I don't really like it.
It's not for me. I don't have the time to deal with that shenanigans. But I'm not hating. You do your thing. It's working for a lot of people.
Yeah, but you don't get VP at all. So Legends can't do it because we're fighting to stay in promotion.
Yeah, if you're in Legends. Good.
Guess who's at 789K, D? That's right.
I messaged everybody under the minimum because you were you were harassing me. Was it yesterday? You were like, you have 36 people on your team and you guys are having problems staying in promotion? I don't understand. What kind of team you're running? And I was like, so it made me so angry. I wrote every single person under 500K and I was like, if you don't get the minimum, I'm kicking you.
Yeah, it was pretty lethal. Let me tell you.
Zalon was one of them. Bo is also one of them. I even
He's
sent.
not gonna make it.
I sent him a private message and I'm like, I'm really sorry, but if you don't get 500K, I need to kick you just to prove a point because I'm doing it to everybody. So, Well, come on, 500K is not a lot to get in Legends
Wait,
League.
let me check on Bo real quick.
He had 3 something last I checked. Yeah, and he hadn't logged in. Oh, maybe that was his mini. I don't know. I thought it was several days.
Where is it? 329.
Yeah, he was at 329 yesterday.
Oh, yeah. All right. You might have to vote him.
Sorry.
Das Boot.
The brain says Black Gold should charge us 99 cents a minute for chatting on Discord. Oh no, I read that already. There was another one. He's what did he say? Oh, she needs to talk dirty. What?
Oh, wow.
Or else I'm not paying 99 cents a minute.
Oh, man.
Come on, Salon. You're not watching my chat?
Oh, well, no, I'm in game. I'm playing. I guess I can pull up your chat on my other device.
Trying to get that VP.
Well, and it's just the brain. He's harmless. So, that we know of.
Oh my. See what you're getting all the guys crazy.
It's all that Sunday Game of Thrones testosterone flowing.
Yeah,
That's-
seriously.
It must be. It's nothing to do with me at all.
But then again, you do have that British accent, which again is quite affluent in the Game of Thrones.
So I wonder if the Brits think that the American accent is hot.
I don't think so.
Because I think all the American guys they go crazy over the accents. But like I was asking Fury the other day, like, what do you think of like the British accent? And he's like, oh, it's just like anybody.
British accent?
Well, I was asking him, like, we all kind of go crazy over her voice because it's a British accent. And I said, what do you think of British accents? He's like, it's what I listen to every day. It doesn't faze him. We like it, I think, because we just like to hear it. He didn't answer me though.
Whoa. It is not just Black Gold's accent.
Yeah.
He got that sultry vibe to it. Way more than just the accent. That's all I'm saying.
You just discounted her.
Well, Fury was. I was wondering if the British people liked the American accents, the way we
Why
like
do
the
you have to
British
refer to
accents.
them as the British people.
Well, what are they?
I don't know.
They're British, and we're American. What would you like me to refer them to?
That's politically correct.
Thank you, Zalan.
I'm just saying it is at this point. I mean, when you typically see, when you see the flag, you say, "What is that?" That's the British flag.
Right.
So it's not the London flag or the Great Britain flag.
Zaret says he got his. He said Soltar, but he must be talking about Skolnar, right?
No, he's talking about Sultan.
Who's Soltar? That's not a Titan. I've never heard.
Yeah, Sultan.
No.
Sultan?
From 52 to 60 with XP bottles.
Bam.
Soltar is not a Titan.
Sultan in the house.
Listen, I might be naive, but I'm not that naive.
Soltar.
He's not going to let me live up we were talking about food yesterday.
Reminds me of Zoltan.
Oh yeah, Zoltan.
When Zoltan was running NTG, I guess it was NTG3 at the time. There was some, I don't know, maybe like a Russian player or something. I don't know. They're from some other country, and they called Zoltan Zoltan. And, I just lost it. And I just never let it go.
No, and I would get that. I would pop in, like, "What's up, NTG?" Just like say "What's up" to everybody, and they'd be like, "Hail Zoltan!"
Zoltan the Sultan. Yeah, that's good times.
Zaret says he doesn't need the resources. He has 232 million food and 600 million gold.
Cha-ching. Ballin'.
Oh, the brain said, don't worry, Drum. I sometimes pull it, too, to feel good.
It's the little things.
Yeah, I don't know. He'll be down one day, and I'll come home, and he'll either be really happy because he pulled something great with his divine gems,
please, you act like it's like, come on.
or he'll have no divine gems. But look, I've got 4,700 on this account, and I think I have
not
over
for long.
6,000. Not for long. You're gonna pop on and pull my gems.
Don't worry, guys. I'll screen record it.
Don't worry, guys. Make sure you're on band.
I can't take him to a casino because he'll just spend.
Oh, please.
Well, what the heck? You
What are you
can't control
talking about?
yourself.
Okay.
You didn't even share the divine gem pulls with me on our mini.
Oh.
Yeah, I have 6,425 on this account. Yeah, you just pulled them, and then you were like, I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't get divine gems. I don't know what you mean. And I was like, did you use them or not? Because I'll open up a support ticket if we really didn't get the gems.
I'm sure support will be very helpful.
All right, just a couple more battles here, and I'm done. We have.
Thanks for joining, JJ.
Whoa! I just got you.
I thought that was a plus 20 when JJ joins.
It was, but I've been streaming for 1 hour and 34 minutes, and I was only going to stream for 1 hour.
Yeah, looks like it's 2 hours now.
Holy schmoly, you
It's-
got another hour.
It's
in ya.
6:30. I gotta shower. I gotta eat. I don't have another hour in me.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Well, you could play.
You're gonna stay up for Game of Thrones, so you might as well
But I
stay for a little longer.
Oh my god.
If you can hold out till 7:15,
No,
I'll
not
go right
happening.
after you.
Not happening.
JJ promises to go after you.
Oh.
It's too late.
We got a
I still
handoff.
have to take a
We
shower.
got a handoff.
Still handoff.
Zalan was gonna go after me.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna still do my Game of Thrones stream tonight, so don't worry. So if JJ goes all the way
I
up to
didn't-
9 o'clock, that's fine with me.
All right, we have 31 watching. Talk says night all. I have to get up in 6 hours.
Right? No DOT for you, man, or GOT?
No, I don't think they watch it live. Because it's on so late.
I watch it live.
You do? Yeah, but you like never sleep. Do you work in the morning or do you work different? Your hours are different, right?
No, I work in the morning.
You do? Jeez.
He's just committed, that's all.
You're saying Tox is
Priority
committed.
is the priority.
You want to go to work and have it all spoiled for you.
Shy says Black Gold should read old-time nursery rhymes.
Hickory dickory dock.
The mouse ran up the clock. Clock strikes 12. I can't even do it. Play, 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 hickory dickory dock. The brain said, problem is American accents. There are so many of them. British accents, we only hear one.
Good point.
Well, one female. There's guys that I talk to that are British.
What? They all have a similar accent is what he's saying.
Oh.
What the heck is wrong with you?
I don't know. Oh my goodness. The brain says, I mean, how can a southern accent sound sexy? I think southern accents are
You
sexy.
tell me Bo doesn't have a sexy voice?
I don't know. I mean, I think girl voices are sexier than guy voices. Don't you?
Yeah, it gets a little weird around here, let me tell you.
What does that even mean?
That's a joke.
Shy says, pop on and pull my gems. You want to pull his gems?
You can't pull his hands.
And then the brain said, pull your what? Watch your mouth, boy. Now, Ether is saying that I'm cheating the community. Shame on me.
Shame.
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 Shame. Tag says, come on, JJ. Come on, JJ just came on. You have to stream longer. Or you can jump on Discord, Tag, and say hello.
Gotta give the people what they want. You've been avoiding them for like a month.
So have you.
You talking about, I don't stream, this is your
You
thing.
stream with me.
Well, he's a willing volunteer.
You don't know what happens behind the scenes here. She busts
What
out
happens
the whip.
behind the scenes?
Crap. It does what it's told.
The whip.
Told you it's me, D, and the
Sounds more
whip
like
here.
innocent bystander than willing volunteer.
Oh my god, so tell us how your beast was.
It was brutal.
Was it?
But I finished, and I finished strong, so it's all good.
Did you get dirty?
Are you kidding?
No.
I took a shower in mud before I left.
They have showers there?
No, they just spray you down with the fire hose.
They do not.
Yeah. Then they throw powder
they
on you.
they have a cold hose that if you want, you can shower off on. But I just went home and I took a long bath. It was brutal.
And muddy, right?
Yeah, my
Really?
Fitbit said that I did 580 floors,
Oof.
which is like climbing the Eiffel Tower, almost 6 times.
Jesus.
Yeah, the last mile 10 to 11 was straight up. It was brutal.
How are you going to invite us to something like that?
Yeah,
man? That
you're-
doesn't sound fun at all.
No. I was trying to invite you guys to the stadium.
No, you asked if we wanted to go to this one.
Yeah, she
that was
said
a joke.
yesterday.
I was not going to bring you to that one. That
Christ.
wasn't serious.
It was a not serious invitation.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't do that to you. But the stadium one was only 3 miles. and it
Yeah,
was
that
super
sounds
cool.
fantastic.
It's you get to run around the stadium. I was doing push-ups in the visitors, like hand release push-ups in the visitors locker room. You run around the whole stadium. It was fun. It was it was like a fun workout. It wasn't anything like you don't get dirty because you can't, right? Because it takes place at MetLife. But the beast was brutal.
It lived up to its name.
The what?
Lived up to its name.
It did. Yeah. I got cramps in the middle of the night last night. I was toast. It was good though. I mean, I felt amazing when I finished. That's what it's really all about. You know, it's accomplishing something you didn't think you could do. And yeah, you did it. I just need now I just need a super to make the trifecta, and I'll be good. Mission accomplished. But it was brutal. It really was. It was one of the harder ones. It's not as bad as Killington. Killington is the home of the Spartan race, and it's known as the hard. They specifically make it the hardest of all of them. They'll have a 30-foot rope climb, and at Killington they have 3 30-foot rope climbs in a row.
Jesus.
They just tack on extra stuff to make.
What if you can't do it?
You go around
And then
it.
you do 15 burpees for every exercise you can't complete.
Could you do a 30-foot rope climb?
Sure.
You could?
Yeah, you just have to. It's all about form. You just lock your legs.
Can you wear gloves?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people do it.
I haven't climbed ropes since like gymnastics in
The
elementary
rope
school.
climb's nothing. There's one called the twister where like the monkey bars move. There's a bunch of different variations of monkey bars. And then they have one where it's a rope, and then there's knots at the bottom of the rope on some of them, and there's rings on the other ones, and there's bars on the other ones. So you have to transition across this like monkey bar ring gauntlet thing. It was fun. It was fun. It was challenging. If you like physical challenges, you'd love it.
We do, but I don't want to get muddy.
Then you should have done the stadium one with me.
I
That one's
know,
the easiest
I know.
one. I'm taking my kids on the one in Tuxedo Park on June 15th. You're more than welcome to join me there. But that one, I will warn you, you will get muddy, and it's a mountain series. It's not that bad of a mountain series, but it's there's a lot of up. It's not like people that do them out in Ohio. You can do a beast out in Ohio, and they say that it's just as difficult as like a sprint in Killington because of the terrain elevation change.
I have no idea what's going on in chat right now, but I'm seeing popcorn and oil and
Oh, good Lord.
Zared says he has 1.2 thousand caps, and that's about 3.6 thousand battle drops. I'm not done yet.
Get it?
Tag her says she can't jump in Discord because she has to watch. She's about to watch Endgame.
Oh, nice.
Shy says that is not the Durham you're listening to, Jedi. The brain says, anyone else drown their popcorn in butter at the theater? My popcorn be looking like a BP oil spill.
Yeah, at our theaters, you don't get to say how much butter you want on it.
No.
They give you like one little
Ugh.
pump, and it's like, that's it.
We don't get that at all.
Oh my god. He just said wipe your hands on your girl's shoulder. She'll think you're hugging her, but you're really wiping off the crude oil.
Don't let the secret out, man.
That's disgusting. That's so gross. You wouldn't rub your oily, buttery hands on me,
never.
would you?
Of course not.
No.
Unless you wanted me to.
No. Ugh. And then he said, run your hand through her hair. Mm-hmm. Dang, girl, your hair is oily today. You shower? That's what he wrote.
Smells like popcorn, too.
Girl walking around smelling like popcorn. Alex said he got his bowl stand to 60.
Damn.
Sweeney Todd said, what's up, peeps? What's up? Ether said, new Star Wars in December. Sweeney Todd says, I've been MIA. I'm mad at DOT. Because of Artemis? All right, just a couple more battles. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
She says just a couple more and then she's done, but I don't think it's 6 or 7:15 yet.
No, it's not.
Not quite there yet. How far are you going in this event, Zalon?
I am sitting on plate 6 right now, but I have 30 stone. I have 31 last event, and I used a little bit from this event already. I don't think I'm going to save any portal stones from this event. I think I'm just going to use them all.
Yeah, just burn them. I mean, with the triple battle drop, it's crazy to not burn them.
Right?
No better
this
time.
is the only event I feel like saving is not the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
All in, brother. I think I usually spend at least a couple thousand gems on portal stones.
Yeah. I don't even think about it. I just
Yeah,
keep going.
refresh, yeah. You know, after my stream on Friday, it took me like 2 hours to clear out all that storage. Just from that stream. I mean, it was a 3.5-hour grind, but still.
Okay, so imagine when I did my 8 and my 10-hour streams for Conquest.
Yeah, man.
How long it took me to clear that?
Well, you do like a battle every 3 minutes.
Oh,
I
burn.
know. Not if I'm hitting Pong lands real fast.
I don't know. The level 10 lands give 3 drops?
Yes, they do. And I get 4 stars on them, too. Just not warp stones.
Oh my.
We're just messing with you, man. It's all good fun.
I know.
Pretty quiet over there, D.
I'm focusing.
On what?
On
You're
my-
PPing.
No, I'm not. I did a conquest battle.
Oh. Uh-oh. That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm going to be grinding out the last 2 Plymouths on the stream.
Nice.
Yeah, not nice. I
Yep.
was busy this weekend, so I have to gem it.
All of it?
The last 2. I have.
That's like 20. That's like 20 conquest battles, right?
It should be 18. If my data from the last is the same, it should be 18. But I'll also be using relics.
Hey, man, just pull the 24K pack. You blast right through that thing.
24K pack of what?
They got in the, you can get the
Light?
warp relics. You got the 24K with a guaranteed 4-star.
Where's that?
Oh,
What?
yeah, go in the temple.
You gotta buy it?
Yeah, 24K gems, and you get 10 relics. One of them's guaranteed 4-star.
Ooh.
That's what I did, man. I triple stacked.
Well, I have 10 relics right now.
Oh.
I haven't used any relic. And I don't know if I'm confident enough to triple stack and still win.
Oh no, you're gonna win because these relics give tremendous buffs to your troops,
Oh,
health
that's right,
and
that's right.
damage. So
That's
like
right.
my Dion is stronger with event relics than it is with the normal relics that I have on him.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. They do. But I have 10 relics, so saved up. I don't usually use the relics.
There you go. Well, you should be set, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how these people get these. Like, you look at the leaderboard, man, at the top of the leaderboard. How the heck do these people do these ridiculous amounts of battles or numbers? Like, Jesus. It's like they must not be grinding triple battle drops or something. They're just going all in on Conquest.
Yeah.
Well, Drum, you said you finished 11, right? Because
Yeah.
you did the Echo Bowl. So what rank are you?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me check.
You did
I am-
finish 11.
Yeah, well, I did the 24th poll, and then like I finished 10, and I didn't even use the 4-star yet. So I went another land. I'm at 223, and that's sitting at 238,000 total damage.
I thought you gave up on those.
I did, but I had the relics, and I'm like, let me do one more, and I pulled the endless quiver. I don't even think I leveled the first one, because
What's the endless quiver?
so let me see what this thing does.
That's a Artemis relic,
Yeah.
right?
There's one good Artemis relic, but
You're getting a second Odin, though. Your rank right now gets you a second Odin.
yeah, but you only need one. I mean, and I already have
Yeah.
one. It's like, how many?
Yeah, but you're still getting it anyway, just for doing what you did, basically.
Yeah, it's like a 4-star XP relic. Oh, okay. So endless quiver. I do have another one that is not even leveled yet. So my first one still isn't leveled from last year. It's Panther Omega damage. Who cares? Titan critical and troop health. Garbage. So yeah, I gotta just refrain from doing those plinth lands, man, because this is the past 3 times in a row I just got totally burned. You know, I'm not a fan of these god relics being in these random pulls. Like, they're unique to one specific Titan, and if you have that Titan, you have that relic. They do not need to be in these pulls.
That's a good point.
Oh no, I'm dying.
Good point.
I just died.
So, Drum, you said you were using Dionysus for this?
Yeah, I didn't use Dionysus the whole time. I was leveling up Poseidon in the beginning, and
Your max Dionysus?
yeah, and then I don't know. I used something. Oh, and then the Storm Maiden land. I used Imperials, lightning resist Imperials.
You know what? I used my Almorand and just sat them in the back, and they shredded everything. Everything just runs to its death.
Really?
Yeah, it worked out way better than I had anticipated.
Yeah, I guess that probably would, because there's no like spells that drop,
Right.
so you can just chill there and melt.
Yeah, it was actually the fastest option I had. I had like lightning resist Panthers, and that just barely squeaked through. But the Almorand, he just sat in the back, and then I had a bunch of skellies to throw as meat shields if I needed. But everything just ran to its death. I think it was the fastest. My fastest option for beating that one.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. I'm just so used to spells dropping, I don't even realize when they don't drop now.
Yeah. But I'm using Dionysus now, and it's the only time I get to use him because well, as people may know, my militia are still not leveled, even though I'm using basically all archers.
King Josh says he just completed Plinth 9, free to play, 0 gems spent? How is that possible?
A lot of cap.
Cap.
Yeah, but even with your capping, you need to buy portal stones with gems.
No,
But you earn them during the event.
Yeah, he's doing one peace stone thing. So you can do 1,000 battles for 1,000 gems, and you're getting gems during the event. So you can come out positive.
I get what you're saying.
And
So
you
he's
also earn about 400 gems a day.
so he netted
for
0.
normal.
So he still spent gems. He's netting.
He's positive.
Yeah, I gotcha. Ether said,
Yeah, I'm in the
ouch.
positive right now too. I haven't spent any gems on Warpstone like that. Portals.
All right, I'm done, guys. I'm out of stones.
What? It's only 6:50.
I know, but I got to shower and cook dinner.
Another round of stones. Let's do
Nope,
it. One
I'm
more.
done.
One more.
I'm done.
Come on, take it a
Sit
7.
up.
So
You just sit up.
JJ needs a little bit of time.
JJ is going to be live in the next 25 minutes. Lalon's
Let him
also
set up. Let him set
going to
up.
be live. No, I'm done.
What?
Oh, T.
Oh,
You can play if you want.
Wow, you heard that?
Don't do that to me.
Do it.
I'm making your
Come on, it's 113 minutes we've been live. I'm.
You don't want to take it to the full 2 hours? You got to give him
Who
at least 7 more.
Who are you?
I'm the person who's sitting here supporting you.
push it to the limit.
No, because he's like, oh, you want to stream? You're never going to be streaming just for an hour. You know you're going to go over. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm going to stream for an hour. And here he is pushing me to do more than I wanted.
You're in it?
Because see, this is what needs to happen. The community wants it, so they get what they want.
Yep.
Does need to happen, D.
You want them to support you? Well, you have to support them with content.
There is no content. We're just BSing.
That's right.
It's a two-way street here.
D, I'm in the middle of my last battle on Planet 8. If you let me finish it, I'll be setting up and I'll go.
Okay.
You can do a handoff. I'm in the last battle now, and I am setting up.
You have time, man. We got to at least hit 2 hours. She's not getting off the hook that easy.
2 hours would be 5 minutes from now.
All right. Well, let's see how it goes.
I'm never getting that time back. We still have to cook dinner and eat and
What is
shower.
this we?
Just order out. Come on.
Why aren't you cutting
Okay,
peppers?
First of all, we don't have to cook dinner. You want to know why? Because dinner's cooked from yesterday. All we're doing is heating it up.
No, I made a roast beef yesterday. Why am I giving you credit for my roast beef?
Well, now all of a sudden you don't want to have the we going on?
I made a roast beef yesterday, and I was going to slice it thin and make like a Philly cheesesteak. But I needed someone to cut onions and peppers so I could saute them.
We said we weren't going to do the Philly cheesesteak.
You said you weren't going to do the Philly cheesesteak. I'm still doing it.
You didn't want bread. How are you going to have a Philly cheesesteak without bread?
I'll eat it like with a fork. I just can't eat bread. I'm on a diet.
Oh man, so much great filler. So much great filler. All the DOT talk.
It's all good. I'm getting my grind in, so keep it up.
Yeah. I love it. Just a
Oh
couple
my
minutes.
God. You're so mean to
How are you
me.
going to have a breadless Philly cheesesteak?
I gave up bread. What is the big deal?
Not a Philly cheesesteak.
It still is. It's just not on bread.
No.
It's just the inside contents.
Just meat and cheese. At
I
that
hate
point in
you.
time.
Be quiet. You're so mean to me.
Oh yeah, I'm terribly mean.
All right, do you think you're nice?
People wonder where they come up with great ideas for sitcoms, and it's just you just gotta pay attention around your own life, and if and right now, I just hear it right now.
Zaret says he's going to finish the event and gain 6K gems more than what he started with.
Sarah needs to teach us all the ways.
Nice.
Alex says he got 2 4-star whetstones in this event, but don't win during the event. What? I got 2 4-star whetstones in this event, but done when during. I don't know what he's saying. Do you know what he's saying?
I got that he got 2 4-star whetstones.
But don't when during event. Oh,
But he didn't.
Oh,
But he didn't get it from the event.
got it.
Heard.
Did get it in the event. That makes a
Yeah, you're right, Black Gold. You're absolutely right. I just read that back again. It says I got 2 4-star whetstones in this event, but don't when during the event.
What's the problem, guys? It makes perfect sense to me.
I mean, maybe that means when it's not the event.
But
Does he
don't.
get whetstones?
Maybe normally when he does the event, he doesn't get them, and this time he got 2 4-stars. I think that's what he means. He says now he has 4. Hi, Rick.
That's
Hi,
it.
Dylan. Kool-Aid says after hour 2, DOT chat seems to always move to food. Ask Alon about Toad in the Hole. Oh, we are not
no,
going
don't
there.
go to Toad
We're
in
not
the
going
Hole.
there. It's not happening.
I know about Toad in the Hole.
Oh, you missed it. Zalon was
Yeah,
streaming.
no.
Toad in the Hole.
Zalon was streaming last night, and Faranik thought it would be. I think I said I made a roast beef, and he was like, "Did you make Yorkshire pudding?" And I was like, "I don't know what that is." So I looked it up.
You don't know what Yorkshire pudding is?
No.
Uh-oh.
That's the best thing ever.
So I looked it up, and it was the thing in like a muffin tin, but the middle looked like it was wet.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, "Is it wet in the middle?" And of course, that everybody got set off, and they were just on like a little tangent.
Toad in the hole.
And then he said, "Toad in the hole is Yorkshire pudding with sausage inside."
Oh, I don't eat Toad in the Hole. But I eat Yorkshire pudding.
Do you make Yorkshire pudding?
I make them as in I buy them in the shop.
I think I love that.
So what does it taste like? It's basically made with like,
I believe she said it's the best
it's made
thing
with
ever.
eggs. I know, but what kind of flavor does it have?
It's got a Yorkshire pudding flavour.
What does that mean?
It means it's the best. You're simply
Like, does it
the
taste like eggs? Does it taste like bread?
better
Does
than
it taste like
all
vanilla?
the rest.
I don't know, you'd need to try it. I can't compare it to something else.
They don't even sell it here.
I think you did compare it to everything else. And I believe it came in at number 1 in the flavor test.
I don't know, you might have to make it, Dee.
How do I even know that I'm making it good if I don't know
Maybe
what it's...
start with buying it.
You can't buy it in the United
You
States.
don't know. You never even tried.
I didn't...
Like, I need to have a Brit on hand to try it, to tell me if it's right.
All right, so I looked it up yesterday. I'm going to look it up again. Yorkshire pudding recipe.
Did you just kill a stream?
No, I didn't.
Well, maybe they're seeing what you're seing right
No,
now.
they're not. They're seeing what's on my computer screen.
I see what's on your computer screen is a pudding.
It's this. No, on my phone. They see what's on my phone. All right, so this says oh look, does that look good to you?
Delicious.
All right, this says easy, 30 minutes, prep is 10 minutes. Flour, salt, eggs, milk, pan drippings from a roast beef. Ugh,
Oh.
no.
Hello, Clarice.
Yeah, is that right? Do pan drippings really go in it?
I don't know. I buy it.
But do you eat it with roast beef?
I can just eat them on it.
Yeah.
What?
I'd probably eat it by itself too. But see, it's not a pudding.
No, it's like a bread.
You see, that's the very deceiving part of it. You know.
Well, that's why I said, does it taste like vanilla? Because I would expect like a vanilla pudding consistency.
Why vanilla?
Because I like vanilla.
If it's pudding, it's got to be vanilla.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying there's other flavors out there.
About vanilla and chocolate pudding. Are you thinking about vanilla and chocolate cake?
You're talking about a dessert here. We're talking about a meal pudding.
Like a dinner pudding.
I'm
Dinner
hungry.
pudding.
I'm starving.
Not
It's
all-
like you've got breakfast biscuit. It's a dinner pudding.
But it's not pudding.
It's a dinner
Is it?
pudding.
Is it moist in the middle?
It's a dinner pudding.
It's not sweet. It's savory.
Have you had it?
Man.
No, just the way she's describing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's savory. It's like an unsweetened pancake, but not a pancake.
Okay.
Well, that simplifies it.
Zaret says the way is cat PP and place and at the top, what? 1001? What? For the, I don't know what he's saying.
Use your words.
I don't understand.
You know the way.
I'm hungry and now I'm getting cranky.
Oh. Well, that's unusual. It's all that pudding
The
talk.
way is cat
I
PP.
can read Sarah's comment. It says the way is cat PP and place at the top 1001 for 4K gems price plus season reward and the gems in the event play the dailies, but cat PP is a must. Yeah, so basically just adding everything up.
Yes, all your gem outlets for the week plus cat PP and you come out on top, right?
Well, yeah, and also placement in top 1000.
Oh yeah, so you get the 4,000 back. Good call.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid says, I live just outside the city. Might have to host a DOT Yorkshire pudding event. Used to cook them when I ran kitchens in a prior career. Wait, outside of the city? Does that mean he lives in New York City? What city are you?
talking about? This city's all over the place. When the lights
I wonder if he meant New York City.
go away.
That means we can have a Yorkshire pudding event here.
Oh.
Yes.
JJ will be there.
I might make if it was on the weekend, I might have to make myself available.
The New York debut.
Yeah. Well, my return.
All right, are you ready, JJ? Because I'm starving.
Uh-oh.
I am
Why? We getting off.
really close. Just give me less than 5 minutes. I'm yeah, very, very soon.
Can I just end and then they can join him when they get the...
Let him go. Let him transfer. Let him
I'm tired.
Do what you need to do, but I will be live and throw the link very soon if you give me a chance.
Drum is saying that I should let Dylan the Greek come
Yeah,
into
let him
the
in,
chat.
man. We're just on for another minute or two. What, he can't say
He
hello?
just said he just said he's in the waiting room.
Let it, Podrick.
But
Bring him
the
in.
event is over.
Bring him in.
I meant the stream is over.
What is this, an event now?
The stream is over.
The event is over, sorry. Let him in. Let
He's
him
in.
Yeah, he's it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Dylan.
Hello, what's up?
What's up?
Not very much.
How's the event going for you?
I haven't started.
What?
Yeah, what?
Oh, Kool-Aid said there is only one city. I'm in Hackensack. That's in New Jersey.
Oh,
So
New
he's talking
Jersey?
about New York City.
Man.
Wait,
Hackensack
what?
is New Jersey.
But he said he lives near the city, so that means he's talking about Manhattan.
Okay,
Right?
I guess.
Maybe.
But every town would think that they have their own, or every state has their own city.
Yeah, he says there is only one. So he must
There
be
could
talking
be
about New York.
only one.
I didn't know he was so close.
So I guess you're hosting a Yorkshire pudding party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he said he used to cook them when he ran kitchens in a prior career.
Really?
What were you? Were you a chef?
No,
What was he?
a chef.
Well, he
What do you
ran
think?
kitchens,
He
so
ran
maybe he
kitchens.
was above a
cooked
chef.
them, but he cooked them.
Like a sous chef?
I don't know. Drum is yelling at me.
Head chef.
The head chef.
Thank you, Dylan. Good, alright.
He's like, who's that guy that just, everybody's afraid of with the blonde hair and he's a chef? Gordon
Oh,
Ramsay?
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
You ever see his kids show version? He's so nice to those kids.
Yeah,
man.
why is he nice
He's
to the
so mean
kids?
to everybody else.
Well, yeah, because he's trying to. They're trying to promote the fact that people should become, want to become chefs in the future.
Yeah, but you got to give it to him straight, man. If the kid's pudding sucks, it sucks.
True.
That's how they're gonna learn.
I wonder if you need to have roast beef pan drippings
You
for the
call this
Yorkshire
pudding.
pudding, or if you can just use butter. Because I don't want to use pan drippings.
Why? You're not gonna make the pudding.
I use them for my gravy.
Well, you don't need gravy when you have Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, it's supposed to go with roast beef.
Exactly.
So how much pan drippings do you expect I have? I cut all the fat off before I
Hey,
cook
let's
it.
take it down a notch. Let's breathe.
There it is. JJ went live.
Yeah.
Boom.
Thank you,
It's great.
JJ.
Thank everybody that's on the stream with you.
All right, well, let me post his link for him. Thank you guys all for joining us. I'm going to post JJ's
What do you
link
got on?
very shortly. Got on where?
On your Discord. You're not gonna say goodbye?
Oh, I am. Hold on. I'm posting JJ's link.
There we go. Post that up.
Give me a second. I'm very slow.
Low.
She said it, not me.
Okay, here is JJ's link. We had JJ on. I have Derm here. We've got Zalan. Black Gold was here, but I think she popped off. It looks like Jon Snow is here, and Dylan is here. So thank you guys for joining me in Discord. Thank you guys for coming to the stream, and have a good day. I guess head over to JJ's stream, and then Zalan is going to be doing his DOT stream, I think before and after?
Well, probably not before.
No, I'll stream before, but the specific Game of Thrones one will be the after. So.
Got it.
DOT after
All right,
DOT.
I'm off the hook. Let's go over to
Yeah,
JJ's
thank you, Mama
stream.
D, for a nice handoff.
Thank you. I'm out.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Later.